Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. And the funny thing is, usually I know what the hell I'm reviewing. I look round, pick a beer, and crack on. But today, I ain't got a clue. So I've got two advent calendars, although they look the same. I know which is which. But this is the Lowcostbeer one. So lowcostbeer.com specialise in selling short date, out of date, slightly out of date anyway, and bankrupted stock. So this is the day one. This is day one of the calendar. And let's dive in. So, currently, no, I've done no prep work because I'm not cheating. So, right. Oh, there we go. All right then. So, day one is. Ooh, a little perler as well. Nicely wrapped up. What I'm going to do also with these two advent calendar videos is not put what I'm reviewing until tomorrow. Just in case people look and I ruin it for them. And that's the last thing I want to do. I'm a beer lover, beer fan. I like Christmas as much as anybody else. So from the Kernel Brewery in London, I've had one of their porters before and another drink as well. It's their Pale Ale, Enigma. 5.4% if my eyes are right. Oh, so a good one to kick off. Now, this fella, I don't know how much it retails for, don't really care, I bought it in this. But this was selling, one of these was selling for £5 at my local shop. So that's a good day one video, good day one beer rather. So, I won't be editing the YouTube until tomorrow so that everybody else who's watching these has got all night and until the next day before I actually put on what beer it is, because we don't want to be cheating, do we? Everyone wants to know what they're getting. But a good start, you know, Kernel Brewery, good brand. As you can tell, still rubbish at doing pours, but yeah, can't win them all. So I reckon this is bottle conditioned as well. Does it say bottle conditioned? It does. Now I didn't read the back. Normal raggy error. So if you're watching this with me, and when you do pour your beer out, make sure that you don't pour out the sediment at the bottom. Doesn't really matter, but so there we have it. Got a slightly hazy golden pour at the moment with a white head, but without the bottle conditioned sediment at the bottom, it's probably clear. Oh, lovely tropical aroma. I need to put the bottle somewhere. Put the bottle there. Yeah, it's seeable, isn't it? I could set something up so it's a bit nearer. Yeah. Lovely tropical aroma. Definite mangoes and pineapple. Let's dive in. So I've turned off the comments because what happens when I do live reviews and I've got comments going? It's all right for the beer chats, but for the comments I start yabbling on and going off tangent. And I've had a few complaints about it from people. But try and keep it on tangent and, you know, see how it goes. So yeah, I've had the porter from these guys, Kernel Brewery. And I've got to say, that was a nice porter. I think I reviewed it sat next to my barbecue in the summer months. I vaguely remember where I did it. Ooh, so nice tropical taste to it. Nice and smooth, not harsh. When you take a good gullet, you get a good, nice hint of bitterness, but not too much. What a cracking start to the procedure. for a day one beer, you know, I'm enjoying this. Because obviously no one knows. I haven't got a clue what is in any of these. I've not been given any hints. I know what's some of the ones in the adventure beer, but we're talking about this one at the moment. Yeah, I've not been given any hints by anybody of what's in it, so I don't know. So it's like every day is Christmas, which is why, like I've already said, I won't be putting on until tomorrow what the actual beer is, because that would be cheating. And it gives people, if they're like me and start on December the 1st, it gives people a chance to actually drink the beer and enjoy the opening and sitting there at the same time as me and looking and thinking, ah, yes, opening the number one at the same time. It's all about, you know, can't be giving the game away before the end of the day. So, plus also it gives me a chance to just do the reviews and then go and sit down and leave it at that. So I don't know a massive amount about the Kernel Brewery, apart from the fact I had a porter. And I got some beers from the Bakehouse in Nottingham, fantastic baking shop in Sherwood. The bloke and his wife, she's an ambulance driver. He makes some fantastic stuff. You go on the internet and type in the Bakehouse Nottingham. Wow, inspirational. You know, in times of COVID, where people have had to change their businesses, for him, he has adapted to COVID. He's changed his business plans, and now he's going forward, is expanding again, and a true success. And you know, in times of this coronavirus, you look at what's happening to Debenhams, Arcadia, and you look at what's happening to them, and you think to yourself, but you needed to modernise. You look at what Amazon are doing, eBay, and all them idiots, and you say, I need to do what they're doing, but better. They can do it. You know, in times of coronavirus, you have to update and change and adapt, you know, in any job. But anyway, cracking little beer. And here's the bottle for everybody watching. But the bottle's in the background. You might have to go back to the beginning to watch it. And like I've already said, I won't be putting what the bottle is until tomorrow. So to give everybody who's got the advent calendars a chance to open theirs in peace without me blabbing what's on the box. So it's a way of, you know, being right. And I like to be right. Then we can all enjoy what's on here, you know, and go from there. I don't know if these are still available at Lowcostbeer, but for 45 quid. I mean, that first beer's, I don't know, £5 worth probably. So, for 45 quid, it was a good, you know, it's a nice beer to start off with. And God knows what's coming. Hope some Christmas beers, but you never know. Ooh. So, nice tropical nose, tropical throughout, smooth, nice tangy tongue, a little bit in the background, and overall a very palatable beer. 5.4%. I can actually read it in that light now the light's actually beaming down on it. And a great start to the beer advent calendar. And it's always that, isn't it? With any advent calendar, it's always about the start. I mean, I did that gin advent calendar last year, and I've got to be honest, some of them gins were bloody rough. And you drink it, yeah, they're 40%, but it's not always about the alcohol, it's about taste, it's about flavour. And yeah, some of them, oh my God, some of them just made you scream. They were so harsh. And then I've drank other 40%ers. I mean, I drank a 55% gin last year on them advent calendars. Oh, that's knockout juice, that is. But and I've also done a wine advent calendar the year before. So this is the first actual big advent calendars I've ever reviewed or even drank. And yeah, the wine advent calendar had loads of wines from areas that I've never even heard of. And yet there were some absolute crackers amongst them. There were some that were a bit, But and I've tried to be nice, you know, trying to be positive, but yeah, there were some rough ones amongst them. So, and I've got my gas fire today. So anybody watching this, and I've turned the comments off for the moment because you know me, I start to go off on one, and I need to get back to the actual review. But I've turned the comments off so the comments can be done later. But anybody watching this, my gas fire's working, so I'm warm. When I come in the shed about an hour ago, it was Baltic in here. Not nice for doing beer reviews in. Absolute cracker of a beer. So that's the beer, the Kernel Brewery Pale Ale, 5.4%. It is bottle conditioned. So anybody watching this who's got a Lowcostbeer advent calendar as well, read the bloody back. I didn't read the back. Poured it out and I thought, why is the bits in the drink? And hey, it's because it's bottle conditioned. For me, a cracking day one beer. Good start to the beer calendar, you know, and obviously, and I've not even seen this on Lowcostbeer's website, so God knows what's in this set. So there'll be lots of people up and down the country with these, and it'd be very interesting to see if we've all got the same. Hopefully we have, but you know, what a cracker for a day one. Well pleased. Good tropical beer, good tropical nose, good tropical taste. Not too heavy on the, not too twangy. A good crowd pleasing craft beer for me. Out of 5. For me, about 4.4 out of 5. The numbers don't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. Was it good tasting? Oh yes, good nose, good tasting, and enjoyable throughout. And that's really all. You know, any beer reviewer, it's about if it tastes nice or not. But backing up your argument as well. Yeah, it tasted good. That's what matters. Right, that's it for day one. And now, in 5 minutes or so, when I've gone on, I'll be reviewing that one as well. Yeah, 2 early beer reviews. I might do another beer review later, but yeah, got to be careful. But a good beer nonetheless to start the new Lowcostbeer advent calendar off. Well done. And that's it for this beer review. Thanks for everyone for watching. Bit strange not being able to comment. I do apologise. But I don't want to give the game away to all those with Lowcostbeer advent calendars. And not too early anyway. Maybe before I go to sleep tonight by 11 o'clock, then I'll edit. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.